today. I feel like I didn't get enough done. Hey, Adonis. I feel like there's still more that I need to get done. I just put some laundry on. But I have like I want to take the Christmas stuff out and put the fall stuff away. Anyhow. Okay, first person here is Be Wise for General. Life comes into balance. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You're making decisions that are advancing your career. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Not bad. Jamie and Brianna Aries. Communication looks good. It may be bringing in happiness. You should be spending time together. It is a little slow and steady wins the race, but things look relatively well functioning. Listen to your intuition and kind of going with the flow of things is suggested. You should feel relief around spending time together in the near future. Mega General. You've got the world at your feet. Listen to your intuition. You've got a wish that comes true around work, school, or business. You may be thinking about, or you may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Could be spending time with a Taurus, maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. M and A's thoughts about the message. I didn't really think much about it. I don't know what it pertained to, but they feel like pleasant, down to earth. Okay. Alpha, does my half-sister owe a guy money for something connected to our dad? Yes, I think she does. There is a money thing here. Brianna, me and Jay Sagittarius. You've got communications coming in or picking up. Things look a little bit slow. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation is fine, but slow and steady kind of wins the race, and I wouldn't try to force anything. I would just kind of go along with, go with the flow of things. Dakota, love with boyfriend Leo and I. Okay, communication looks good. You should be spending time together. You may be planning travel. Negativity moves into the past. Life is coming into balance, and things look pretty well functioning. Looks okay. Tammy, we had a fight with Leo. How can we find peace with each other? Who had a fight with Leo? I just need to know who we are. Amy, 3 days for Sunny. Slow and steady wins the race, but new beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius. Maybe walking away from people, places, and things that they feel no longer serve them. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. They could be spending time with the Taurus. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And with the Magician, they have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. Girly General for the rest of the month. Anxiety and negativity are moving into the past. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is possible. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life comes into balance. Listen to your intuition. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you're making decisions that are pushing life forward. Emily, for tomorrow, you have money coming in, or finances could be improving, or good news comes in around money. You may be having choices and options around social activity. Feeling a little bit more financially secure eases anxiety. Negativity moves into the past. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Pallavi, love. Romance could be heating up, but you'll have choices and options around love. Exploring your options could lead to success. You have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Long-term commitment around, long-term potential around your next commitment with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also could have a Scorpio around. Not bad. Not bad. Hey, Phantom. Reading on what's coming my way soon. What's coming my way soon? Money comes in, finances improve, the world is at your feet. You may be planning travel. Could be spending time with a Gemini. Romance may heat up if you're currently with someone. If you're not with anyone, Capricorn and Gemini come up strong around you. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Areas of your life that you've been feeling are stuck and stagnant should now start to move forward. Can-Chan, general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings are on the horizon. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have negativity moving into the past. A Virgo comes in, and you might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Migu, love and romance coming in. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and exploring your options leads to success around love. If you're currently with someone, things look a little slow. However, things should be stable. If you're not with anyone, Earth comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have the world at your feet. You have happiness coming in around love. And life could be moving forward towards the 10 cups being full. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? When it comes to love, slow and steady wins the race, and exploring your options leads you to success. Cause for celebration comes in around a Sagittarius. Or you also have a Cancer, a Leo, and a Scorpio here. So explore your options because there's going to be choices. Listen to your intuition and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and things can change for you for the better quickly. Pretty good. I think I'm up to Marita. Do you see me getting a new job soon? You could get a new job sometime this winter. If you've been currently like active and looking for one, something could fall into your lap like late this year, early next. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Communications either coming in or picking up. Old wounds or disappointments are healing and moving into the past. You should be spending time together. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, and life moves forward. Aurelia, what does Mrs. Kate Brinker, second grade teacher, think of my son Ethan? On Thursday, I'm going to the teacher-parent conference, and I'm not so fond of her. Okay, let's see. She thinks highly of him, though. She thinks that he's smart, intelligent. She may feel as if he's like a little bit more advanced, or like the work is like pretty easy for him. She may think that he's got a good personality. You may find him to be somewhat of a jokester or somebody who has got like a good personality. But it's not it's not bad. It's not bad. She seems to think highly of him. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Liz, for today, life moves forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have a new journey that begins around, could be around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Leo. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. Girly, timing around next viable job offer. I'm going to say right after the new year, like maybe the beginning of January. Within the next 9 weeks. And then good things headed my way. Money's coming in. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you could be spending time with the Sagittarius. May have choices and options around social activity. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Pretty good. Pretty good. Liz, general. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and paying off a bill of debt or a loan could ease anxiety around finances. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. You could be spending time with a Leo. Maybe also spending time with another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You may be planning travel. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you're feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Lily, I'm really moody and aggressive lately. I'm an Aquarius. I'm thinking it's Pluto influence. It could be. You're going through growth, change, and transformation. Depends where your sun is. It could be, if you're an early Aquarius, an early degree Aquarius, it could be hitting your sun. Yep, growth, change, and transformation. It's not always going to be turmoil. It's like growing, changing, and breaking through old barriers. You may like decide that you want a new job, a new career, a new whatever, new hairstyle, but it's positive, although it may be growing pains, may be a little difficult at times. Life is coming into balance. More money is coming in. Outgrowing people, places, and things. Life is turning a corner. Yes, I'm going to say if you're especially born within the first like 5 degrees of Aquarius, it's probably hitting your sun. Twin flames, general. A new journey begins around work, school, or business that could lead to success. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, brings in cause for celebration and also money. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and a wish comes true. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Girly wants the witchy cards. Last quarter, what is holding you back? Sekhmet, courage, truth, shadow work. Dark moon, pause and rest, you deserve it. Did those. Leo Moon, Sean Gemini reached out to me a couple of days ago, energy around what he wants. Okay, I don't know what your relationship is with him, but it looks like touching base, checking in. I don't think he wants anything specific. It looks like just communications here. Something may have happened around him recently where he's feeling a little bit disconnected or a little bit maybe on the lonely side, is looking to like reach out to people he hasn't spoken to in a while, bring new people into his life. It doesn't look like it's a bad thing, but it doesn't look like he's looking for anything specific either. Dakota, I did those. Lucinda, general for November and December. Life is coming into balance, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You have the world at your feet. Choices and options around social activity. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Money comes in, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Not bad. Did that one. Anonymous, general. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. You could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business that leads to success. A new journey may begin around work, school, or business. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Money is coming in, finances improve. Good luck is coming in. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. And if you're feeling undecided about something or someone or whatever, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Oh, Tammy, I had a fight with Leo. Okay, let's see. Okay, the Fool is in reverse, which means more will get revealed around the situation that may need to be dealt with, and things may get worse before they get better. However, the issue really underlying is that the two people, I don't know what your relationship is, but there's underlying issues that have never been resolved that keep resurfacing. Trying to get to the bottom of the old issues will help the relationship function better, and negativity will move into the past, but it might take some time. Amen for the rest of the week with O. Communication is coming in. Things look a little slow, and you may be feeling like the relationship or connection is weakening, but that's not necessarily true. It just looks like things are a little slow. Communication's coming in. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, but overall, it's like slow and steady wins the race this week. You got the Hangman here. I wouldn't expect much to change quickly. Katrina, Andre's current feelings and next actions. Next actions towards you would be there's communication or there's mutual communication. This person may be feeling like just kind of going along with the flow of things. I don't know what your relationship is, or if you're asking how they're feeling about you specifically. They're like kind of going with the flow of things and seeing what could happen. It looks like kind of getting to know one another, and it looks pretty positive and well balanced as of right now. Who haven't I gotten to? Did ask. Any messages from the spiritual guidance between me and Elle? Any messages from spiritual guidance? Okay, the spirit cards are right here. Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. Seven of Fire, defend your beliefs and your decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Hermit, Archangel Raziel, spend quiet time in meditation, spiritual teachings, and self-discovery. Star Angel, General. You could be planning travel and a new journey begins. Maybe spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have an Aries coming in and a Sagittarius. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You're no longer holding yourself back and life is beginning to move forward. Sean, will S and I be in a relationship next year? I don't see commitment around this situation. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship right now, but if that's something that you want, I would express your feelings about it now. Richie, I hate options. Actually, there are many options right now, and it's very confusing. Yeah, but the thing is that options, like, you can figure out what it is that you don't want. If you don't have any options, people get stuck on someone just because they're anyone, and like, options are good because energy will bring in more energy. If there's no one around and you're hung up on one person and it's not going anywhere, like, those people in those situations can stay there for years and the situation doesn't improve. At least when there's options, if you're feeling confused, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but you're holding all the cards. It's not somebody else making the decision and you're not waiting. This bullshit of waiting, it doesn't work. Like, what are we waiting for? Like, why would we be waiting for something? And the people that are waiting stay waiting. The people that have options, things start to move. Even if it takes a little bit of time, you're hanging out with this one or hanging out with that one or talking to this person, and whatever madness happens, it's annoying, but at least it's change. It's not being stagnant. So it's not bad. Isabella, General for Love. Negativity moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship may be slow and steady, wins the race, but well functioning. If you're not with anyone, you could have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly a Capricorn. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and new energy would be coming in. If you're not with anyone, you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Oh, shit. Mishi, did Sagittarius find out I've blocked him from everywhere, and does it affect him? I don't think he knows. Macy, General for the week. You have choices and options that come in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but life is still moving forward towards greener pastures. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Listen to your intuition. Lily, Sun, first house, rising Aquarius. Well, if you're Aquarius rising, it would be affecting you more than just a regular Aquarius. But what degree is it in? So, like somebody who was born on like January 21st would be, it would affect them different than somebody born like February 17th. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes by the degree. Like Pluto right now, I think is at about 1 degree of Aquarius. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, Pluto right now is retrograding back into Capricorn. So it's not in Aquarius right now. It will be coming back to Aquarius. But right now we're at 29 degrees of Capricorn. Once it turns around, that will be it. It won't go back into Capricorn again. Oh, it did turn around. Okay, it's going direct now, but it still hasn't left Capricorn yet. Um, so, like for example, today, I think it's Emin said that it's her birthday. Right now, the sun is at 26 degrees of Scorpio. So she's having her solar return. Depending on the year that she was born, today may not be her birthday. She may have been born at 25 degrees of Scorpio or 27 degrees of Scorpio. This year was a leap year. Yeah, this year was a leap year. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Um, most of my birthdays, like the sun returns to 15 degrees of Pisces on March 5th, even though I was born on March 6th. So it goes by the degree, not the date. And it would be different. So a Scorpio that was born like my mother was born on October 29th. She was only 8 degrees of Scorpio. So things would hit her sun before they hit Emmons, even though they're both Scorpio. And then it also depends what degree you're rising. The same thing. There's no first day of Aquarius. It's the 0 degree of Aquarius. And that date is going to change from year to year. Usually Aquarius starts on January 21st. Usually. But so, like this year, because we had a leap year, it may not start until the 22nd, I think is too late. Usually the 20th or the 21st. My grandfather was born on the 19th and he's a Capricorn. And then I have other friends. I have like 3 or 4 friends born on the 20th and they're all Capricorns. Lily, Jay and I are back on track after a good talk. Do you see us spending time together when he's back from being at work? Yeah. Yeah, you should. Oh, thank you, girly. I forgot to give Avery her, I gave her quilt for nap time, but I didn't give her the fitted sheet. It must still be in the dryer. Lizette, how does Dee feel about me? Pretty good. May find you to be grounded and stable, intuitive, strong, confident, independent, hardworking, successful, attractive. Liz, love for this week. Love looks okay. If you're currently seeing somebody, it should be kind of like slow and steady wins the race, but smooth, well-functioning, balanced. If you're not with anyone, you could have a Cancer or a Leo here. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Old wounds are healing and life is moving forward. Pretty good. And then I see that A didn't open the message. I was reluctant to contact him, but it was part of a professional move. Okay, let's see. I think he will open it. He just may have not have gotten to it yet. But there is life moving forward around perseverance, feeling relief around a new beginning. I think he's going to open it, and I think it's going to be positive. Lily, reading for Jay and I. Slow and steady wins the race, but don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Communication looks pretty good, and disappointments are healing, but overall things look a little bit slow, which is not bad. It's fine. C, work for the rest of the week. Rest of the week looks okay. You've got good news coming in, feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, a wish comes true. Perseverance pays off. Not bad. C, D, and I for the next 3 months. Looks a little bit rocky. It looks like there may be moments that like things are going really well, and then there's also moments where things are not functioning well at all. Somewhat of a roller coaster. It's kind of going up and down. It really depends where you guys are right now, but it looks like the two of you might not be on the same page, and that could be affecting the big picture of your relationship over the next couple of months. Setting boundaries, expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Perseverance pays off and leads to success, but it could be a little bit rocky. Samantha, energy around today. Overall energy is strong and successful, productive. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Pisces. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Sarah, I still do them, but I don't do them very often. I can do them, but I don't do them very often. I don't know why. They do take a lot out of me. But yeah, I do them. Holly, general for this week. Something happens around work, school, or business that may make you happy, and you could be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. You might feel like life is changing for you for the better quickly, especially around like professional relationships. Twin flames, will Instagram go well for me? It looks like it has potential to go well, but it looks a little bit slow. See, is T still struggling with substance issues? He looks better, but I don't know. Okay, let's see. I think he does still struggle, but he seems to be doing okay right now. Let's see what happens. You know, maybe the kind of thing where it's always going to be a struggle, but kind of getting back on track or staying on track may be hard, but it looks like he's doing all right. So, see what happens. Like, I don't think right now, I don't think that he's using, but it looks like he could be struggling with the addiction part. Virta, love reading from me and boyfriend M. There may be some indecision around the situation, or the two of you may not be seeing eye to eye about something. Things look okay. A little bit slow and steady wins the race with good communication, but we might not be spending as much time together as you would like. And that may be what's causing the conflict or the indecision. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation would be helpful. Queen, will the underwriting process be easy for me to pass and move forward? It looks like it's relatively easy. Sarah wants the orange angel cards. No. Your angels are drawing close to you at this time to help you recognize the answer to the question on your mind is no. This is not a time to proceed. You may want to, but you're being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand the following through your ideas. Following through with your ideas right now may have a negative effect on your whole course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you from heartache, from a choice that's not heart-centered. If you're feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, it's okay. You're allowed to have an emotional response. But the truth is that there will be a part of you that already knows that what you're considering isn't the best use of your energy. Transformation. Where is it? You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful for you in order to make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel the need for clearing out at this time, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually too. As you remove the clutter and the debris from your world, you are welcoming in the energy of transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from the cocoon, you are ready to move beyond the previous limitations of your life. You're moving away from stagnancy or from the feeling of being held back, and you are taking the heavy energies out of your life and making them light so that you can fully embrace who you are and who you were born to be. Uh-oh, Avery's spellbook. Gabs, why does Natalie Woodbine often have insane eyes when she looks at me? I get extremely envious energy of her, from her. She is envious. She also may be a little bit weird. So, like, she may be envious, weird, like, maybe even a little bit like not psycho. She's not psycho, but like envious, weird, a little bit off, different. Yeah, I would just ignore her. Twin Flames angel cards. Which angel cards do you want? The blue ones or the orange? Lovely. Chris and I in love for this time next year. It depends where you guys are right now. I don't see all that much changing. Things look kind of stagnant. So you're probably going to be in a similar place to where you are right now next year. There is happiness around the situation, so that's positive, but it's slow to move forward. Starfall, timing around when I get offers on my sale ads. Maybe within the next 4 weeks. Mary, general. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. Money comes in, finances improve. You may be adding a new stream of income. Weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders, especially where finances are concerned. Areas of your life that have been stuck and stagnant should now start to move forward, and you have success coming in. Listen to your intuition. Palak, when will Sarth talk to me? He's ignoring me for a while now. I don't see communication coming in on the immediate horizon, so it could take some time. I would just give the situation some space and get busy doing something else. Take your mind off of it for right now, because he's pretty stagnant with the way he is right now. Sharon, like always, oh, thank you. You said Maddie would call this week. She wanted to know my availability for work. I'm going out of town for 2 weeks. She said she had some work. Is it for December? Okay, let's see. Yes, I think it is for December. Brenda, will the Department of Education provide the full amount of money needed so that I can finish my bachelor's, or will I have to pay out of pocket too? I think there may be something that you have to pay out of pocket for. Luna, how does my ex feel about me? I need the person's name or their astrological sign. Blue angel cards for twin flames. 6 of water, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children and romanticizing the past. 2 of water, a relationship continues to grow closer, forgiveness, positive resolution to a conflict. King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, and practical, successful time. Confidently accept opportunities that you're offered. You've got the Midas touch. And Grace, will there ever be an intimate moment between me and YP, the Leo? I would never say never to anything, but I don't see it showing as of right now. Eminem, love for the rest of the year. Love between now and the end of the year looks slow, steady, but stable. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be well functioning, but slow to move forward, but stable. If you're not with anyone, you may have Earth around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It's still slow, or you have a Cancer here, but well functioning. April, general for 25. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around work, school, or business. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make a wish come true. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be planning travel. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Overall, it looks like a pretty good year. Julie, will I get the money before the 23rd? I think you will. Yeah, most likely you will. Amu, general for November. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward around work, school, or business. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. You may be planning travel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping. Luna, how does the ex-Gemini feel about me? Was that the question? Yeah. May find you to be a kind-hearted, caring person, somebody who is smart, intelligent, down-to-earth, hardworking, a loyal friend. Janice, will Chase have good news for me? What about? Will Chase have good news for me? I don't see any extraordinarily good news coming in around you at this time. Fem, how did Ronald feel about yesterday when I called things quit? He kept sending memories. May feel disappointed, but also maybe feeling like you don't really mean it or that you're just annoyed about something. Is kind of hopeful that things are going to get back on track. Davy, general for the next 2 weeks. Could have a new job or business opportunity that comes in, and the hard work and perseverance that you put in pays off. You got money coming in. You may be spending time with the Gemini, could be spending time with the Cancer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A new journey begins. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New love for the next 48. Maybe feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Choices and options come in around social activity. Could be spending time with a Virgo or a Sagittarius. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Didn't I answer for Star Angel? Anybody remember? I thought that I did. Mel, love reading for tea. Love reading for tea. This person looks like they may be going through a little bit of turmoil right now, but it's going to move into the past. They do have success coming in around love, or happiness coming in around love if they're going through a rough time now. And with the Magician, they have the ability to manifest new opportunities. They may be leaving people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve them. They may be looking to reconnect with somebody from the past. But they're leaving people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve them. So it could be two separate issues. Anyway, they have an earth sign around them, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. And communication is coming in or picking up. They may be setting boundaries or expressing their wants and needs around the situation. Their life is going to move forward. Something looks a little tumultuous here, but it's going to pass. It's going to pass. Zara, what's coming in next for me in Giannis? Things look a little bit slow, but there should be either communication coming in or picking up. That should be next. Probably through text message. Twin Flames, B and N's future relationship. They're dating. Perseverance pays off. The hard work they put in pays off. It should be relatively well balanced. Slow and steady wins the race, but things are moving forward and it seems well functioning. Pretty good. Melody, will me and the Aquarius eventually be in a relationship? I don't see commitment around this relationship as of right now. I don't know where you guys are right now, but I'm not seeing commitment coming in. If you want something to change, I would express your feelings. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? You could be planning travel. A wish comes true. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, and business that could be leading to success. Starting a side business or working on a side business could be bringing in extra money. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Pretty good. Julie, will I be part of the graduation this coming May in Connecticut? Yes, I think you will be. Camilla, how does Kay feel about the messages that I sent him over the last 2 days? This person's feeling a little stuck and stagnant, a little out of balance. There's a little anxiety around the situation. I don't know what's happening or if this person has responded, but for some reason they're like, There's a little anxiety. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Sherry, energy around the third week of December. Money may be coming in, abundance, time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Good news may come in. Maybe spending time with a Virgo or a Leo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Success. It should be a good week. Star Angel, I believe I answered the question that was general. A while ago you put general, and I think I answered that one. Queen Beautiful, why do I feel emotional for the last 2 days? You could be processing some old emotions and old wounds that are starting to heal and move into the past. Whatever it is that's going on, like feeling emotional, getting it out is helping to heal and move forward. And that may be why you're kind of going through this right now. It'll pass. You should be feeling better before the end of the week. Good vibes. Will AV make me his girlfriend? I don't see commitment around this situation as of right now. If that's something you're interested in, I would bring it up. There's lots of cards for abundance. 10 of Pentacles usually. Empress could be abundance. Devaya, rest of the week. For the rest of the week. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Feeling balance, or life is coming into balance. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Adonis, I forgot to update, but my professor changed my grade for the failed grade to a 68, so more or less like you predicted. Oh, I didn't know you failed anything. Which one was it that you failed? But good, I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad that you didn't fail. What did I say? You know what I meant. I'm looking for my email. Hang on. No, why don't I see it? Maybe it didn't come through yet. I got it. I'm reading it now. Oh my God, that's so fucking twisted that you said that, because I used to always say the same thing. I think that what you're saying is exactly how I feel. I'll write you back. All right, I'm going to expand on it when I email you back, but I would say use the connection as strong, unique, reliable, dependable, like may sometimes feel lucky to have this connection. But I don't see them messing around with anybody. So I don't think that's an issue. But I think I know what you're saying. I'm going to write you back just because I'm like, oh my God, that's so fucking twisted because I feel the same way. Um, anyhow, I'll write you back after the live stream. Sandri, how my finances situation is next week. For next year. Next year, it looks like you're going to see an improvement. Even if it's not a tremendous improvement, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, more money is coming in. There's relief around finances. Lizette, general. You have communication coming in from someone you're hoping to hear from. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it, and there's relief around love and money, and there's your money. If you're maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, you could be spending time with a Taurus. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Star, will KG give more effort to us? Like put more effort into the relationship? I don't see much changing around the situation. Things look a little stagnant. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? LA, what is James going to think when he reads my message? All right, I don't know what the message is, but it looks like stuck, stagnant, or something is not possible. I don't know. I don't know what you said to this person, but feeling like they can't do something or it's out of their hands. Avery's in school. It's quiet. Cyrus is out cold. It's a different world when Avery's not here. That kid's got so much energy. She's got so much energy. Her brother's mother told me once. She's got 3 boys. They're grown now though. She's like, they have a lot of energy. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. And now it's like I hear that in my head all the time. I'm like, she's like bouncing off the walls and I hear her voice in my head. Emin, I reached to AH thanking them, but they didn't respond. I hope they don't feel skipped or something. I reached to A or H thanking them, but they didn't respond. I hope they don't feel skipped, okay? I don't think that they think that you skipped them or anything. Maybe they haven't read the messages yet. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Sarah, yeah, that's the way that I read them. It does matter if it's upright or in reverse, yeah. It's same way as if you were reading anything else. Be wise, energy of Scorpio towards me after I message. Kind, caring, sincere, pleasant. Looks okay. Thought it was an actual relationship and he was playing you. So maybe that's why he feels like he did the best that he could, or he put in the 2 of you weren't on the same page or something. Yeah, whatever that message was. My suggestion to anybody would be to not communicate through text message or email if you're talking about a relationship. Wants, needs, desires, or if somebody fucked you over, screwed you, don't do it through text message because it just leaves you open to not getting a response. And the best case scenario, you could get a response, but there may be miscommunication. It's just much better to talk about it, at least on the phone. The thing is like even with astrology, you can have two people that have great synastry or they have great um, aspects in their charts, but if two people are not willing to put in the effort, it doesn't matter. You know, it's like you could have a really shitty partner, but if they're putting in the effort, then you have a great relationship. Nothing, we have free will in this world. So as long as we have free will, we can't control what the other person does. And you could have really shitty aspects, but really want the relationship to work and it works. So, but it's just a personal thing from reading people over the years and even in my own personal life. Cursing somebody out through text message or email, they're just not going to answer. Or it's going to just, it kind of falls flat. Anyhow. Well, Star, anything could change, but the thing is that if when you're in a situation where you're trying to get something from somebody else, I need you to put in more effort. I need you to make me feel happy. I need you to make me feel loved. You're trying to get something from them, and what they're giving you is not enough. It's like if you flip the situation and you took the situation, like if I were to say to you, I need you to come jogging with me every morning for 5 miles. You may do it once or twice. You might get, if I pressure you, you may give in. But eventually you're not, because it's not what you want to do. Like you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. So could something change? Things can change. Things change. That's true. But you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do organically. I get up every morning and I run 3 miles, between 3 to 5 miles every morning. It's a rare occasion I don't. Nobody makes me do that. I do it because I want to. If somebody said to me, you have to run 10 miles every morning, I may be able to keep up with it for a couple of days, but I probably wouldn't stick to it because I don't want to do that. It doesn't make me feel good. That's not what I want. So you can't, things could change, but I don't see it changing right now. So that leaves you or whoever is in the situation with accepting the relationship for what it is or leaving it. But looking for somebody else to change or to do something to make you happy, it just doesn't work that way. It's like when people are like, well, when am I going to be in this? I'm waiting for my moment. I'm waiting for my day. I'm waiting for the one. It's never going to happen because that's it, it's just that's fairy tale. Like there's not one person you got to comb this earth looking for and you hopefully find them by the time you're 25 and you're with them forever. It doesn't work like that. If it did, we wouldn't learn anything, we wouldn't grow, we wouldn't mature, we would just be who we are at 25. So that's really a decision for you. Be wise, energy of Gemini after I block him. Stagnant. Like if he's slow and steady and he gets blocked, it's not really going to affect anything. It depends where you guys are on your connection as of right now. I don't think he's going to do much once he's blocked. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? No, I don't see change is what I'm saying. I don't see change now. Can I tell you that things are never going to change? I mean, could things change 2 years from now? If you want to wait and see if things change 2 years from now, then you have the choice to do that. But if I don't see change, I can't tell you I see change. You see what I'm saying? Like you have free will. There are people that are like they're waiting for something to change. You could do that. That's fine. But then I know for myself, I've looked back on my life and thought, well, hey, I wasted a lot of time waiting for something that never happened. That may not be your experience, but you have that's a choice that you have to a chance you have to take. Like when somebody says, "Well, is this worth pursuing?" I can't tell you if it's worth it. You have to decide if it's worth it. If you don't do it, then if you don't pursue it, a new relationship. Hey, I met him on Tuesday. Do you think you can go somewhere? Cards show potential. Is it worth it? I can't tell you if it's worth it. But if you don't pursue it, you're not going to be with him. You're not going to have it. You won't know. You may look back 10 years from now and say, well, gee, I wonder what would have happened with that guy. Or you could date him. It could be great. You could date him. It could be a complete asshole. But you don't know until you get there. And unfortunately, the cards, like, you have to live your life to get there. You can't, the cards can't give you all the answers. Otherwise, once again, we wouldn't be learning anything. Yeah, for anyone. Yeah, it's like some things show change. Like sometimes, like if you have the Eight of Wands, I would say there could be change coming, or there could be quick change. On occasion, there could be a situation where somebody has a life changing event that changes the way they look at things. Like somebody dies or they have a near death experience, and that could change things. Eight of Wands is like now they're a different person. Or sometimes people, they're not religious at all, and all of a sudden they have this experience that moves them, and now that they are, you know, become like a Jesus person or whatever you want to call it. That happens, but if it's not there, I can't say that that could happen. I mean, it could happen. Just because it's not there doesn't mean it can't happen, but I can't tell you I see it happening if I don't see it. Yeah, and then it's twisted too with the way that it works, because sometimes things don't work the way you think they're going to work. Like if I could think of an example, the best example I could think of was when I met Avery's father, because the woman that reads me has been reading me for, I think at the time I just broke up with my old boyfriend Tom, and that must have been around the early 2000s, long time ago. And I don't have a lot of boyfriends. I've had a handful of boyfriends that were around a long time. After I met Tom, after I broke up with Tom, I didn't really date anybody until the Aquarius. And then I met Avery's father in 2014. 2014, February of 2014, I met him. In October of 2013, there was somebody that was a vendor that used to come into the store that I worked at, and I had a crush on him. And it's like nothing had been going on in my love life for probably a good year and a half or 2 years at the time. And so it was like instantly I was attracted to this guy, and I just wanted something to happen really fast because I was bored, right? I was bored, and this was something that was new. I want to say things with Aquarius fell apart in 2011 or 2012, whatever it was a long time. So this guy comes in, and I'm attracted to him, and I want to know what's going to happen. And the woman that reads me keeps saying, she's like, I don't know. She's like, I can't tell you who it is because I don't know, but there is someone who is tied to that store that you're going to be with. So now in my head, I'm thinking it's this guy because there's nobody else. There's this guy. So that's October. So October, I'm not even kidding you. It's like all of a sudden I got a crush on him, and the guy fucking disappeared. Disappeared. So I'm like, you said something was gonna happen. What happened to the guy? And she's like, well, maybe he comes back. And she's like, I think he's coming back. She's like, there's a Six of Cups person here. Maybe he comes back. Okay, so here I am thinking from October to February, this guy is coming back. And I'm like going into the store when I'm not working, hoping I'm going to run into him. I'm going to other stores that could be on his route to see if I could bump into him. The guy is gone. It's like the earth opened up and swallowed him. February of 2014, I meet Avery's dad. And the first conversation we had, I didn't recognize him, but we've realized that we had gone to high school together. Six of Cups person. Somebody from your past comes back. Never in a million years would I ever have picked him because I was not involved with him in high school. Wasn't friends with him in high school. I knew who he was because we went to the same high school. So now for October, November, December, January, I'm thinking that that other guy is coming back, and now this guy shows up. So if you were to stand the two of them next to one another, they're sort of the same type. They're probably built the same. They probably are about the same height. They both have tattoos. They both have longer hair. One was much darker, the other one much lighter, like dark hair, dark eyes. The other one's like blue eyes and like Avery's hair, that brownish color. Anyway, he's like, I heard this story before. So now he shows up. In a million years, I never, ever, ever would have thought of him because he wasn't someone I was involved with. So here comes your Six of Cups guy who was tied to the store that comes back that I was now going to be with that wasn't the original guy who we thought. Okay, so now fast forward to November of 2015, the store is going out of business. And I'm thinking to myself, that guy never came back. I thought he was going to come back. I kid you fucking not. Over Cyrus, my life, and Avery's. All of a sudden, I'm in the store and I'm talking to this kid, Seamus, that used to work there. It was so funny. And I said to him, I have to go to the bathroom. And he was like, okay. I just had a feeling. I felt that fucking guy enter the store. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I felt it like in my soul. So he's like, okay, I'll watch the front. I'm not even kidding. I walked down the soda aisle and this guy is coming up the soda aisle. I'm like, I can't believe it. I knew he was here. I turned around and I went back up front, never made it to the bathroom. And she was just like, you look like you saw a ghost. I'm like, I feel like I just did. As I came back up, I hear him talking to somebody, and he was saying such like what an asshole to say these things about like people that were losing their jobs, people that worked for the company. And I remember just being so turned off by him. But how funny is it that in that moment I knew that he was in the store? I had an opportunity to really see his true colors by the way he was talking and how arrogant he was in that split second, right? But so he wasn't the guy we thought, but in the moment we did think it was him. But then I was like, well, thank God it wasn't fucking him because what an asshole he was. Anyhow, the point is that you try to figure out how it's going to happen and you'll never figure it out. And years ago when we used to go, we used to record it with like a cassette tape, and she used to say to us, girls, don't sit around and analyze my tapes. Well, you know that me and my friends used to immediately leave and go to Dunkin' Donuts and get coffee and sit in the car and listen to the tape over and over again. When she said could, she said maybe, she said this, she said that. Over here, he had brown eyes, he had green eyes. What I mean, we would drive ourselves nuts, and nothing ever happened the way we thought it was going to happen. The only thing that I could say is that things always happened. It just sometimes it was a twisted way getting there. And it was a way that you would never think, like you would never think the way that it was going to happen. And now I know because I've been reading with her for so long that when she says things like, let's wait and see, or life happens, I'm like, something's happening that she's not telling me. She knows something and she's not telling me. Probably because it has to play out the way it plays out. So I just let it go because I'm like, okay, when I hear that, I know what she means. Because sometimes you just can't be, at the library on Tuesday looking for the guy in the with the green car. You'll figure it out. It'll happen. You just have to kind of go along with it. I know that was a big thing, but it was something that I lived. So when people are like, well, I've been waiting for somebody to come in and it's been 6 months. And I'm like, yeah, I was being told that I was going to have a surprise pregnancy for like 10 years. And it took like 10 years. Like, I'm not even kidding. That I was getting to the point where I was like, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. And, it's like, I'm not I'm like overly, I got Saturn in my first house. I'm super responsible. I don't play around. So it was a very big shock. Anyway, let me just shut up. Oh, how did I meet her? Oh, here's another twisted story. So, we're talking years ago. I may have been like in high school. there's a town, a couple of towns over, that has things like that, crystal shops and tarot readers. So my friends and I were out one night, or it wasn't even night, it was like in the middle of the day, and it was called the Psychic Cafe, and it was on Main Street. Main Street? Yeah, Main Street. And it was right next to this thrift shop that we used to go to. So we just stopped in, and on the wall was, it had everybody's name and everybody's prices, and everybody's price was $35, except for one woman who was 75. So you know I wanted to go to the $75 woman, because why are you so much more expensive? She was never there. Every time we went, and we didn't go that often, but she was never there. So we used to read with this one woman, Cecilia, who was a fucking rip. She was so funny. And she was good. And then they had an astrologer there that we read with. But the one woman that was $75 was never there. And then one day we went to go there, and the place was gone. It was gone. And we were like kind of bummed about it, because we were like, oh, what happened? And then a couple of years went by. Now here I am, my boyfriend Tom and I break up, and I will never forget it. It was like December. It was pouring rain out. I was miserable. I don't know where I was coming back from, but I was on, that road was like Main Street. If you made like a left, it took you down another road that was kind of like a highway that kind of leads to my house. So for whatever reason, I was coming home that way. And I'm not kidding. I stopped at a light, and when I looked over, there was the Psychic Cafe, and they had moved. So they closed that location, and they moved around the corner. And I'm like, are you, someone kidding me? It's been here the whole time. So I'm like, I'm going to fucking go in. So she didn't know me. She didn't know I was coming. I didn't know I was coming. I just pulled in, and wouldn't you know, $75 lady was there. And I was like, you're fucking joking. So, I go in, I have a reading. I'm not kidding you when I say to you, she says to me, the first thing that she says to me, who's Tom, or is it Tim? Is that your boyfriend? And I was like, Tom. And she was like, did you just break up? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, you guys are going to get back together. That was it. That's all I needed to hear. And I was like, how the fuck did she know that? I didn't even know I was coming. It's all you could say. She researched me. She didn't even fucking know me from a hole in the wall. I got home that night, and I called my friend. I'm like, you wouldn't believe what just happened. So that's how we started. And then she used to be at that place on Fridays. And we used to go there on Friday, but she had an office in New Jersey. So we go to New Jersey now. Well, I go. I don't think my friend, she got married and moved away, and my friend, she used to have panic attacks, and she used to go like 2 or 3 times a week sometimes. Anyway, so, just once again, it goes back to the same thing. Like, like sometimes we don't know how long something is going to take. I was going there in high school or early college, and then the place closed down. I never thought I would see those women again. And then all of a sudden, a few years later, and it was a few years later, because I dated Tom for at least 2 years before we broke up. So 2, maybe 3 years. And my mom had already passed away, and my mom had come with us once to the other place. So a lot had happened in those years before I reconnected with her. So if, like, you don't know what's going to happen down the line. Like, you just can't see every single step. And it's fucking annoying. But anyway. Yeah, can you imagine my intuition picked up on that asshole's energy? Yeah. All right, let me see. Where am I? I've been talking like a windbag over here. Kevin, General. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. You have the world at your feet. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Money comes in. Finances improve. You have something nice happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Mel, you could be waiting until you're old and gray, and then your whole life passes. Yes, I totally agree. Now, I need some help with this one. It's my doctor. I feel like she doesn't want me for a patient anymore. I'm frustrated because I feel like the changes are due to her workload. I feel like I'm not being treated fairly and that they want me to find another provider because I'm not a cash pay. Am I interpreting this right? What can I do? I don't really want to look for new. I mean, I don't blame you for not wanting to look for new, but I feel like that is so unethical. Like, do you really want to keep somebody like that as your doctor? I would, you know what I would do here? The Fool is in reverse, which means more may get revealed around the situation that may make sense. I would have a conversation about it. I would tell her exactly how you feel. That I feel you're pushing me off and I want to know what's going on because I have this X, Y, and Z reasons why I don't want to leave. Because that's really shitty if that's what she's doing to you. I can't say that that's what she's doing because it doesn't show that, but it does show that more will get revealed around the situation that may make sense, which at least if you did decide to move, you might not be moving under the same assumption that she's treating you like this because of whatever. I would confront it. Girly, who's coming towards me with a genuine love offer? Okay, you have Sagittarius, Aries, and possibly a Scorpio. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The world is at your feet. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Let's see what happens. And then blue spirit cards. Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. 10 of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. The emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. 8 of Air, an illusion of being trapped. Lack of confidence. Afraid to take action. Connect Mobile. When do you see Tyrone pursuing me for a love offer? Right, I don't know where you guys are in the relationship right now, but things look slow and stagnant and maybe a little out of balance. What I would do is I would reach out to him to just kind of get the ball going to see if that could change something. I don't know where you guys are right now, but like things are a little out of balance and that may be causing anxiety around the situation. There is opportunity for passion to come to this situation, but there's indecision and stagnation as of right now. I would reach out to him, see if you can get the ball rolling. Oh, I don't live too far from New Jersey, Star. I'm kind of on the border. But anyhow. But yeah, she is good. I don't go as often as I used to. I used to go every 2 weeks. Maggie, love for January. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. A new journey begins. A wish may come true. You have a Leo here and a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Leaving the past in the past, life moves forward. Let's see what happens. Rosie, love for the next 2 weeks. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be spending time with a Virgo. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Jewel, what good news do I have coming towards me? Could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Yesenia, should I move on from Carlos? Should I move on from Carlos or should I move on? The cards can't tell you when to move on from something. But I can just tell you the energy of the situation looks like it's stuck and stagnant, and you may be feeling a little negative around it. If you feel like this relationship is not meeting your needs, it may be time to explore new options. Mary Hopkins, can you tell me why the cat Sissy keeps itching? She's had flea meds. Any help? Okay. It does look like it may have something to do with fleas or a skin irritation. I would take her to the vet if you can. A mountain, her perspective is that she's overwhelmed, but let her get rid of somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, why is it got to be you? I don't know if she's just trying to like thin out the practice. Girl, wake up. Is CF single? CS says that he's single. Is it true? Yeah, I think it's true. Infinity, finances for this month. The hard work you put in pays off. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could leave you feeling relieved. New beginnings are on the horizon. You could be thinking about adding a new stream of income that would be beneficial between now and the end of this year. Might not be this month, but you may be something that you're picking up that's, I don't know, side business, part-time, whatever it is, that could be adding to finances improving. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? Because I'm going to have to leave to go get Avery. Oh, no, Sarah. If the aces are in reverse, it's still 70% the third card if it's in reverse. Like if, say, somebody asked, will I get the job? And it shows two aces and then like the three of pentacles in reverse. Three of pentacles, it's usually upright is teamwork. Three of pentacles in reverse, not so much. I would still say it's 70% chance you'll get the job. There may be some problem with teamwork during at the place, or you may not see eye to eye with people, or there may be struggles, but I would still say 70%. Or if it's one ace and the two cards, if either of those two cards are in reverse, I would read them reversed. Adonis, my intentions would be to come back on tonight, but we'll see what happens. Infinity, when will I get hired at a new job? Maybe sometime before the end of this year. Like maybe within the next 6 weeks or so. 555. Love for the first 3 months of 2025. Maybe exploring options. Life could change for you for the better quickly. You have new beginnings on the horizon and you'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sagittarius comes up strongest. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for? Because I got to go get Avery. I got to leave in a few minutes. Vicky, anything I need to know right now? Spirit messages. Life experience, Archangel Chemuel, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. It's time to spread your wings. 10 of fire, too much work, accept help from others. Life is a little out of balance, stress-related health concerns. 8 of air, an illusion of being trapped, lack of confidence, or being afraid to take action. Mel, Scorpio's thoughts and feelings about the verbal lashing my sisters gave him last night. Did he feel like he deserved it? You know what? Does feel like he deserved it, but he's also like Hermit in reverse, not admitting that he's done something wrong, but he knows damn well he's done something wrong, and he may feel like he got what he deserved. He feels bad. I don't know if he's admitting it, but Mountain, I'm insurance and practices a naturopath, and a lot of wealthier clients can pay more for cash than she gets me through insurance. Yeah, but ethics. I mean, that's not ethical. Like, I understand, right? We all need to make money, and I'm totally for that. But sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, that's not right that you're going to turn somebody away. Like, if you accept insurance, you accept insurance. If you don't, that's a whole other ball game. Adonis, V's intentions towards me currently. Maybe hopeful that there is like good communication coming in, or growth, change, and transformation for the better. Maybe feeling like the two of you have a nice connection, grounded and stable. May also, it may not admit this, but may feel lucky for the connection that the two of you have, and may be hopeful that more is going to come of it in the future. Meanwhile, it's like may have what they want. Yeah, Mountain. See, I don't like that. See, that bothers me. You know, and that would be like me not answering any of the free people, or just being like, well, you're a free question. So, but so what? That person has a question. Like, yeah, we need to make money, but we still have to help people. That it's not like she's also not doing it for completely free, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't go into it's my opinion, but go into a service position and then not plan to serve people. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. All right, who else did I not answer for Zara? Or did I? I can't remember. Michelle, love reading. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. If you are not with anyone right now, it would be new energy coming in, possibly a Pisces or an Aries. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. When you shut the doors on what aren't working, you open new doors. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you have one if you're not in one right now. If you are with someone right now, leaving the past in the past and not bringing it into your current relationship will help. You also could have a Cancer coming in. Zara was answered. Okay, good. All right, then I will wrap it up, and if all goes well, I'll be back on tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye-bye.